We are continuing to follow our breaking news of the morning. 2 schools here in Las Vegas have canceled classes today in the wake of threats against the Jewish community as war rages on in Israel.
Yeah, Fox 5 obtained a parent's letter saying that the Adelson School, located at Temple Beth Shalom near Summerlin, was canceling classes out of an abundance of caution due to these threats.
The same goes for the Innovations International Charter School on Oakey near 15th, which is located on the site of a former Jewish temple. Cities across the U.S. are increasing security measures today following a former Hamas leader's call for protests and a, quote, global day of jihad.
Both these schools are expected to have students back in class on Monday.